If you're someone who is addicted to keeping the peace at the expense of your own truth, your own authenticity, you probably grew up in a home that had strings attached with love. Doesn't want to be disapproved of or be a disappointment to someone else because you may feel guilty inside, or you may equate being approved and accepted by someone as love. And this is very common with people who are very empathic and highly sensitive and able to feel into the emotions and the energy of others around them. And this recurring pattern in our life it's okay until it's not okay. Crossroads came in my life was when I realized that this pattern was happening and it was costing me my physical health. And I came to a crossroads where I was going to rebuild my physical health, which required me to understand that taking responsibility for myself and taking care of myself to the next level meant that I was going to have to say no to some things that I had said yes to that were overextending my capacity to maintain my health. And the problem is with this is that when you make these changes, a lot of guilt will come up or shame will come up. Also, your nervous system will remind you and want to keep you in this familiar pattern of people pleasing, because that is how you've associated love through external acceptance or approval of others. Or you may just be like a really sweet person who loves to see others around you that you love happy and pleased with you. But the thing is, most people at some point, and you develop chronic illness and symptoms, physically symptoms in your body from the self-abandonment and the self-neglect, because that's at the core what it is self-abandonment and self-neglect. So today I want to share with you an easy way that has helped me alleviate that feeling of like guilt or like I don't want to let someone else down. And this is the hack that I've learned as I'm learning to use my voice, as I've learned to check in with myself before I go to honor someone else. I honor me by checking in and determining, is this my truth? Is this authentic for me? That when I am going to make a decision that I may feel guilty about in the past, or I know that the person that this affects, whether it's a significant other or a parent or a friend group, whatever it may be, and you have this internal guilt come up, or like, oh wow, they're not going to approve of this, or this may hurt them or disappoint them. They really wanted me to do this for them, or they really wanted me to join. So what I do is I check in, I connect with that sensation, breathe through it, somatically process it, and then these are the words that I use. When I go to give the feedback and to relay my communication that I'm going to do what's best for me, before I give the information, I say, I just want to thank you for understanding, but I'm not going to be able to make that appointment. Thank you for understanding. Because what that implies is that you're honoring the fact that they're going to honor you for honoring you. That sounded like a word scramble. Basically, if you make a decision and that's going to honor and support someone else at the cost and the expense of your own truth and your authenticity, that really, in my opinion, is not honor. It's a trade. A trade for what? A trade for acceptance and approval. I will do what you want to do and honor you even though it doesn't feel good for me, because that means that you're going to accept me and approve of me. So do you see how that's a trade? And this is what I suggest to my clients, and this is what I had to do for myself, is that I now make decisions based on what's best for me. And I consider others too, but I refuse to make a decision at the expense of myself. Because if I want others to honor me and to consider me, And I don't want to develop this chronic resentment of how I always do for others, but then they don't do for me, because it doesn't work like that. I honor me, and that models and teaches others that I am worthy of honoring. And I accept me, I accept what's truth for me, I honor me, and then we're all honored. And it's a win-win for everyone. Here's the hack again. You don't have to apologize. You say thank you. You express gratitude for others honoring you, and you're thanking them for accepting that you're doing what you need to do for you, boo. I hope this helps. Let me know how it goes for you. If this is you and you've never tried this out, I would love to hear how it goes. It will feel a little uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. Your nervous system wants to keep you in the familiar. It wants to keep you in these patterns because this is how you have been living safely. So when you step out, it will be worth it. I can promise you that. I'm here for you.